some checking on this 7U Citroen Rosalie, however you pronounce it, and there was a pickup made. One's made of wood and this has been homemade, but they did have a pickup style, and what I've noticed is when I get the car over here Thursday or Friday this week, I'll have a good look at it, but on this front fender or this front wing here, there's a dimple in these for the spare wheel to sit either side on the saloon car, which the vehicle that I've got, it has got that. So I think it was a saloon car. I've got a piece of paper. Unfortunately, I'm not very good at editing stuff or picking stuff up, but that's probably what it would have looked like. You can see where the wheels are in the front fenders. So that's probably what it would have been. And I think somebody's cut the back off to make it into a pickup, or it was rotten, whatever. So this is somebody that's made one up. So I'll take you through some of the photographs. So they've made this bed in the back, and when I look at this engine, this is what's in it. So it must be the original engine in it. That cover is exactly what I saw. So that should have rockers in that. So it should be overhead valves. I would have thought this would have been the side valve engine for the age, pre-war. But you can see like all the louvers are the same. Yeah, as I said, this is just a version of it. It's been nicely done though, I have to say. This is the inside. This would have been, I would imagine this would have been originally for the wheel. But there is an indent in it. There, I can see it. Okay, maybe I got that wrong. Sorry, move the camera around. There's the front of it. What else we got? I've got quite a few photographs of it. There's another one. They've obviously taken the chrome off and got it back to brass, because there's brass underneath the chrome, obviously on all chrome work. So this was for the spare wheel, so they must have the indentations. They just haven't got the wheels on it or the tyres on it. And it comes with a set of original wheels, wheels, not tyres. I would imagine you still can get them. Yeah, but it looks pretty good. I mean, this is an easy way to make the back, which is a bit naff. I would probably wheel a real back for it. Depending on what we do with it. This is a little good idea. There's a nice little side entrance to it, but I would make these sides come down. I'd make it, this is the gauge. I don't know what's inside it, and there's some old-fashioned lights. So yeah, we'll take a look at it. I'll bring it up on my trailer, but I think it'll make something nice. I think I'm not sure if all the running boards, I think that part of the running board is missing as well. But like I say, I'll bring it up and I'll do a look over it and I'll do a video on it, and you can see what you think. He's got a couple of other interesting things in that. The car that was like a bit pointed on the front, I have a gut feeling that's a Renault, and somebody said on one of the comments that he thought it was a Renault as well, and I think it is. But the problem with these antique cars is getting the parts. You can spend a lifetime getting the parts, and I just haven't got that many years that I can afford to, wait 20 years to get something. It's just not really an option. This is another version of it. I think this is a later model. The fenders look a bit different to mine. But I'll go through and have a look and see how many different types there is. Looks nice though. There you go, look, somebody's made a tractor puller out of one of them. One of these Citroens. That's a big old lump of an engine. I don't think I'll be going that far. That's it, jacked off the ground now, as you can see there. So what I'll do is I'll undo this centre pit jack and see if it should go up. It should be more straight. Let's have a see. Yeah, there you go. In fact, I could even get that into the middle one. It's actually back a bit. I could probably get that into the middle one. If you look at it there, they're almost vertical, yeah. So one of the other things as well that I didn't mention when I was putting this on is there should be a tiny gap You see where this shoulder is here? There should be a little gap between that and this plastic piece. There should be 2 mil. So they say you should allow 2 mil for that bar to float. You can see there it's pretty much bob on. It's shouldered up. And now there's about a 2 mil gap. So you can see there should be that gap so that this bar can float obviously a little bit. And we'll see how it goes. One of the other features that we built into this car was this adjustable on this hex bar. We have it on the front suspension, which you do from the strut towers or from the towers going onto the high-low cones. And then on here we did the same thing in the back, so you can adjust it here. We've got a T-bar that goes on it, but I can't find it just now, so I'll just use that. So, and that just basically goes all the way through there. And you can see it's a tube. I'll take you around the side and you might be able to see. One of the problems with this bar, this hex bar, I'll show you now. You might be able to see there, you might be able to see the tube. Hang on, I'll try and get it. That's probably better. So you can see there's the tube. Come on, David. Maybe I'll go up like that. Okay. Can you see it now? I can't see it very well. No, okay. Maybe that's better. You can just see the tube there. You can just see the tube. So what we did was when we made this back valance on, we put a tube and put the bar in line, got this so it was perfect, and then welded it in. So it's a guide straight in, because otherwise it's a bit of a jiggery pokery getting it in and trying to line it up. So this helps. This tube aids with getting it into the hex inside the high-low quickly. And on the front one, it's no problem because obviously it's a vertical. It's not horizontal like this. It's vertical and it just drops straight in. So there we go. Job done. So we're going to move this down to the bottom garage, but there's about 15 years worth of crap in the bottom of it. Do you know? Look at that. Some serious shit in there. My God, we'll never get it clean with it, I mean. So yeah, we don't need it up here, we'll keep down the bottom. Find a little home for it down there. Jesus, it's never been cleaned out, that. It's got to be, at least 13, 14 years. That shit's been lying in there. So just put the tennis table up. I started working on the pool table too. So even with you on it, it went all the way up there and back?
Yeah.
Oh, that's no problem. Enjoy.